Here at Manhattan College, the options for clubs are plentiful. No matter your interests, hobbies, or studies, there is bound to be a club for you. For students studying media production, or just for students who have a genuine passion for film and TV, the Manhattan College Television is perfect. Otherwise known as MCTV, this club offers great opportunities and experiences for aspiring producers, directors, actors, or other film-related professionals. Dr. Grabowski talks about the beginning stages of MCTV and how it has developed into what it is today.
I arrived at Manhattan College in 2010, and MCTV had been a long-time student group even before I got here. It used to be that MCTV consisted of a single Handycam video camera and one iMac computer, and there was a connection, I believe, to a movie player file that was connected to the campus cable system. I took over as advisor of MCTV around 2014 and invited MCTV to start producing content in our studio.
There has always been an admirable work ethic within MCTV and the projects that have been produced. From the beginning, the wide variety of creativity was translated into fun and innovative projects that have ultimately shaped what the club has become today.
Through the years, MCTV has produced programs like their own version of Cribs, and I think it was called the MC Cribs. They've done some comedy shows. They did a late night talk show once. They've done some podcasts. But it's really taken off in the last 3 years. And now these past 2 years, the Manhattan Minute, which often has been hosted by Samantha Gaddy, going over the quick headlines of events every day on campus, including the weather and lunch menu, which I always find useful.
The board of MCTV, credited for maintaining the Manhattan Minute, is full of passionate and driven individuals who define what MCTV is all about.
So my main responsibility as president falls under a lot of different categories, but basically it's organizing and making sure that we are set in the studio to shoot on our events. We usually shoot on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, so my job is making sure that's in order, as well as getting all of our talent and our crew together. But basically a lot of our work gets put onto our e-board, which they do a fantastic job with. We have our editor as well as our social media manager, Maeve, doing great work to make sure the club keeps running.
So I'm the social media manager for Manhattan College Television, and my favorite thing about MCTV is definitely editing the Manhattan Minute. It's a project that Samantha Gaddy started, and I've been able to help produce and direct it, and I edit the videos every day, and it's just really fun to connect with other people on campus and let them know what's going on.
The club has benefited me exponentially just from working and learning in the studio and getting more time outside of my classes, kind of on my own terms and my crew's own terms, just making sure we learn the studio, and it's kind of just helped excel me into the job field. I have a job currently lined up for the summer, and it's a production job, which I really would not have if it wasn't for this club and everything that's kind of taught me. And getting thrown into the fire is kind of the best teacher, and I've been the best student by getting thrown in the fire.
Leadership is a top priority at MCTV, and this is evident in their most recent projects. Dr. Grabowski talks about the importance of the current sitting board of MCTV encouraging leadership values and being great role models for incoming students who have a genuine passion for learning.
The club is open to any student at Manhattan College, and so the officers of the club have become mentors and teachers to new members to show them how to produce television programming and how to work the equipment in the studio. I think that also benefits them because they get practice being teachers and mentors. And so it's really a win-win situation for both the new students coming into the club as well as the seasoned members who have been involved in MCTV for a few years and now are passing on those skills to a new generation of students.
Qualities that I value in terms of leadership kind of fall under a wide array of things, especially just being consistent. Being there for your team because you know they'll be there for you back, but you got to have their back at all times, as well as just kind of knowing that you're able to make mistakes. And seeing that from a leader, knowing that you can make mistakes and helping your team kind of just get past them, it doesn't let you get stuck and it lets everyone kind of learn and move forward. And I think those are kind of the most important things, especially in a college environment where we're preparing for the real field. There's no reason to stress here, but it's kind of just keep pushing forward and make sure everyone everyone's learning and doing the best that they can.
If you have something to say, you can say it on MCTV. If you have a skill to learn, you can learn it at MCTV. It's a welcoming community. You do not have to be a communication major. You just have to be a student at Manhattan College, and we welcome everyone. There's always a job to do and always a place for you to be in the student club.
For Manhattan College, I'm Kara Fitzgerald.